LDBC. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, guys, listen, and I need y'all to listen carefully, okay? In this video, I'm going to do some refuting, okay? I'm going to do some refuting. And see, people, what I don't like to do on this particular channel, I don't like to drop the hammer on somebody just right off the bat because of something that appears to be what it is, okay? In this situation, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ride with Cyborg. There are probably going to be a lot of people that, don't roll with this, opinion of mine. That's fine. And some people will probably unsubscribe. That's cool too, because I don't make videos for the subscribers. I do it because I am passionate about the sport of boxing, and I am passionate about the sport of women's MMA. And I'm passionate about seeing the women get their just due. So I am going to do my part to help this become a reality. And that's my code of ethics in the LDBC. Okay? But what I want to do is I want to go and I want to read what Cyborg put on her social media accounts. The reason why I'm a fan, because Cyborg in the past when she got popped, she owned up to it. Okay? And this time she's not, owning up to something that she didn't do. Okay? Now, this is what she put on her social media. Okay? And she did this rather quickly. So that's also telling me that Cris Cyborg is refuting these allegations that are made against her, okay? And here's what she said. She said, "It has been brought to my attention that my recent sample contained a banned substance known as Spironolactone, okay? Spironolactone. That's how I pronounce it. Many of you probably ain't never heard of this, so I looked it up. The substance is part of a therapeutic treatment being administered to me by doctor," okay, and that's how she talks. Doctor that stated the 26th of September, and that started the 26th of September, and is supposed to last for a period of no less than 90 days, okay? Requiring blood exams at the completion in addition to the treatment administered to me by Dr. Ulyssia. Okay, and it has the woman's credentials. This is a doctor. This is a real medical doctor. I was given a medical suspension, okay, which is what I've been telling y'all. The reason why she couldn't take the fight in February. Now, I've been telling people this. The reason why she don't have the fight in February. Let's keep reading, okay? I was given a medical suspension by her not to enter into competition-style training or weight-cutting practices during the recovery period. And in all her training videos, the only thing she's been doing is hitting mitts. Now, some people said that, well, Cyborg was doing powerlifting, she was doing all this. Okay, let's just keep reading. Okay, I am a proud member of USADA. Now, here's my thing, okay? She's a member, and she was the first fighter to complete 1 year of testing under USADA before competing in UFC. Now, why would somebody compete, and why would somebody adamantly be a member of USADA? Why would they do that? People who dope, they don't go to USADA. People who are doping, they physically don't, want to get tested. She volunteered. She's been tested 14 times since entering the program. 14 times. Okay, twice in Q4 in 2016, and she's never been flagged a sample. She's never had a flagged sample. So you've been tested 14 times and never a flagged sample. Okay, now she says my doctor is experienced with USADA testing and informed me that there were no additional steps needed for approval with the associated treatments given to me following my UFC Brasilia fight. We were being fully cooperative with USADA at this time and have already started the process of applying for retroactive therapeutic use exemption. So, she's already applied, but I'm not done with y'all. See, let's look at what this thing is. Let's look at what it's called. It's called Spironolactone. Spironolactone. Okay, let's look at what this is. Okay, so I took the liberty of actually looking up what the hell this drug is, okay? It's a drug, okay? Now, let's look at everything. This is used to treat, okay, number one, high blood pressure, heart failure, lowering blood pressure. And I'm going to tell you, oh boy, got you now. And it helps prevent strokes, heart attacks, and kidney problems. And it is also used to treat swelling, edema caused by certain conditions such as heart failure, liver disease by removing excess fluid and improving symptoms such as breathing. This medication is also used to treat low potassium levels and conditions in which the body is making too much of a natural chemical called aldosterone. Oh man, okay. So, this is a water pill. She's taking a diuretic, folks. Now, why would Cyborg need this kind of diuretic? It's for high blood pressure. And I know y'all finna say, well, coach, but Cyborg is a well-trained athlete. She's healthy. She don't have high blood pressure. No, not normally. But when your blood is too thick that they can't draw your blood, if your blood is thick, you're going to have high blood pressure. They gave her this to thin out her blood and lower her blood pressure. Folks, people with heart problems get this. They're used to lower blood pressure. And when you have heart problems and all kind of things, your blood does not coagulate properly. The doctor gave this to her to help coagulate the blood. Folks, listen. We got to stop the witch hunt. Okay? It's a water pill. It's a diuretic. It's flushing out the bloodstream and lowering blood pressure. If your blood is thick, okay? Because they couldn't get the blood out of Cyborg. They tried to do a blood test on Cyborg. They couldn't even get the blood out of her because her blood was too damn thick. When you have thick blood, you have high blood pressure. Please go look it up. Go look it up. That is a fact. So when you keep looking at this thing, it's got a lot of other uses, okay? But the main thing is it's high blood pressure. And doctors give out diuretics. They give out these kind of diuretics all the time. This is not testosterone. It's not a testosterone blocker. She's not trying to mask anything. Folks, this is what they found. She said it. This is what they found. This is true. And Cris Cyborg just took the article, reprinted it, and put her name and said that it's been brought to her attention. That's what she did. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, come on. We got to stop this witch hunt. We got to stop. Cyborg is on it. They're on this. They're on it. So she's doping. Everybody getting excited over a damn water pill. A water pill that lowers blood pressure because she damaged her body cutting weight because she became extremely dehydrated. So why did they take this water pill again? Why? Why did Cyborg get a water pill? Let's look one more time. Let's look again. The main reason. Now you wonder, why would a person who's dehydrated, if she's that dehydrated, why would she take a water pill that helps get water out of the blood? Well, okay, when you're dehydrated, what they do is they give you IVs, okay? They pump you full of liquid. They pump you full of liquid as much as they can because they know that you got to get fluid into the bloodstream. But the diuretic, they're using the diuretic, okay? They're using that diuretic to replace the potassium, okay? To replace the potassium that's being excreted through your kidneys. And also to help remove salt. Because what does salt do? Salt helps retain water. And when you're trying to, when you have the IV fluids, you want the fluids to go in and hydrate your body, but then you want the excess fluid to go out. And you want the excess salt to go out. So they give you a diuretic. And this in turn lowers your blood pressure. It in turn it thins out the blood. The blood can coagulate properly through the cardiovascular system. And henceforth, you have somebody who is not about to die. We got to stop the witch hunt. And I know a lot of people waiting on this. And when a B sample come back, they waiting to find out that Cyborg was taking a real life steroid. She said, this is what she said. Listen, y'all can believe Dana White all you want to. This man has lied. This man done told so many lies that it's ridiculous. But people still believe what this man say. All this stuff going down about this 145-pound division. You remember when Dana said that they never do this? And now they got a division? Dana, how you gonna explain this? Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember when Dana was talking about Holly? You remember that? When he said he was proud of Holly Holm, but you saw the look on his face when he beat Ronda Rousey. And look at Holly now. Holly can't even get another title shot. Yeah, we'll say because she 0-2. That's what y'all will say. But what about the fight that she deserved against Miesha Tate? Dana White, how you gonna explain this? This man has a history of not being honest. Does Cris Cyborg have that history? Remember when she went back in time? Remember? She owned up to her first time she got popped. She owned up to it. I don't think she's lying right now. That's just me. We can agree to disagree. I ain't finna argue back and forth in the comment section with dude. I ain't doing that this time. I'm just going, if we disagree, we disagree. Like men and women, we going to disagree and call it a day. But this is the coach's opinion, and I'm not going to stop here. I'm done. Hey, what are you waiting on? Subscribe.